This boy never expected that simply changing his hairstyle would make him so handsome that even his little sister didn't recognize him. At first, Nakamura just wanted to trim the bangs that were covering his eyes, but at that moment, his little sister accidentally bumped into him. As a result, a noticeable chunk of his hair was gone. With no other choice, he had to go to a barber to fix it. Unfortunately, it was the Christmas holiday, and the barber he usually went to was closed. Nakamura's luck had been pretty bad lately. On Christmas, he had wanted to buy a t-shirt for Hirai, one that Hirai really liked, but unexpectedly, he ran into Takamatsu. Both of them had their eyes on the same t-shirt. Naturally, Nakamura wasn't going to let him have it. While they argued, another customer snatched the last t-shirt. Seeing their disappointment, a store clerk checked the stock. Luckily, there was still one left on the third floor. Nakamura and Takamatsu immediately rushed over, both trying to get there first. Because it was Christmas, the mall was packed. Nakamura could only watch as Takamatsu took the elevator and got ahead. Luckily for Nakamura, Takamatsu got stuck behind a group of kids. By the time he squeezed through, he ran right into Nakamura coming up the escalator. Just as Nakamura was about to reach the store, he saw a lost child and had to stop to comfort him. But Nakamura wasn't great with kids, and he accidentally scared the boy into tears. Takamatsu came over to help. On the way to the service center, Nakamura saw the boy was still upset. He took out some candy from his bag and gave it to him. Finally, the boy smiled again, but after all that, they didn't get the t-shirt. Nakamura was pretty disappointed. Back home, he tried to fix his bangs himself, but his sister messed it up again, so he had no choice but to go to a random barber shop. When he walked in, he realized it was completely different from his usual small shop. The place was stylish, and the staff were extremely enthusiastic. It made Nakamura tense all over. There were no other options nearby, so he had to sit down. To make matters worse, the barber was a chatterbox. Nakamura was miserable, just wanting to get the haircut over with and leave. Because of that, he didn't notice that his hair had been cut too short. By the time he realized it, it was already too late. The barber apologized sincerely, and even offered to waive the fee. Nakamura had no choice but to go home like that. But when his little sister saw him, she was completely shocked. She even thought a stranger had come into the house. She couldn't believe that her usually gloomy brother could suddenly look so handsome. And so, on the first day of school, he ran into Hirai, the boy he had always had a crush on, but Hirai didn't recognize him at all.
誰だっけあいつ。お